Hey guys. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these, and I'm gonna apologize ahead of time because, frankly, my thoughts are not gonna be very organized. I've tried to make this a couple times already, and every time I hit a stumbling block and I start basically sounding like Porky Pig, a bit, a bit. I'm done, folks. But okay, gonna try to muddle my way through this as best as possible. So, a good bit of you who watch probably have noticed that over the last month I really haven't done much of anything. I've put out like 2 videos and have done no streams whatsoever. Well, the long short of it, like I said in the last video I uploaded, was I was not feeling well. In fact, I'm still not feeling well. I feel like hot garbage. And it's a combination of things, if you ask me. I mean, August is a bad month for me, to begin with. I lost somebody who was ultimately very important to me, even though they were not a good person or a good family member. And it's, that kind of, it's been 4 years since they passed, and it was ugly. We're still dealing with the fallout from that, and come around the time that they finally died, I guess it kind of starts affecting me, even though it really shouldn't. And of course, I had a lot of emergency situations last month with other family members. I lost a lot of freaking sleep. I mean, a lot. Oh, at one point I was furious with the one family member because they knew I was sleep deprived. I had just gone to sleep not even 2 hours prior, and they woke me up for nothing. I got like a medicine delivery that they knew didn't need to be refrigerated and didn't bother to check. Instead, woke me up. And it's just been a catastrophic series of trying to get my schedule back on to its normal settings and being overtired and I guess you could say being depressed. But, I'm still not spinning at 100% here. I mean, I'm doing better, but at the same time, so it may be a while before I'm back up to stuff. Ooh, excuse me. Man, that's my Coke Zero talking. Hey, Coke, I would definitely take a sponsorship. But, yeah. Honestly, when it comes to videos and streams right now, I'm kind of just tapped out on ideas. I've been thinking, oh, gee, maybe I could do movie reviews or, reviews for this or that. It's like, but that runs into its own problems. I mean, if I had to do that kind of stuff, I'd have to do it like in a style like Brandon Tenold or Decker Shadow or Dr. Wolfula does. And honestly, I don't like a lot of modern movies at all. In fact, there are quite a few that I refuse to actually watch because people made me hate the damn movie before I could even see it. And I'm not going to get into the details of that, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out what I'm talking about. But that, and I think a lot of modern movies are just hot garbage. I mean, even ones that are supposed to be bad on principle, they're just like not fun bad. Like, oh, how do I put this? every 80s horror movie was on some level, a B movie, but they were fun. They were so dumb they were fun. And, I'll always love the Friday the 13th movies or Nightmare on Elm Street, except for the remakes. Because the remakes deviate too much from what made the originals fun. But then you get crap like Saw and the modern stuff is just bleh. And what could I say even then? Like, if I had to review Jaws, the Jaws movies, it'd be like Jaws 1, masterpiece. Jaws 2 was alright. Jaws 3, it'd make a good bad movie night. Jaws the Revenge. That movie was awful. And even the book doesn't make it much better. Like, seriously, I'd have to really come up with shit to say. I mean, like, the only way I could see Jaws the Revenge, for example, being something to the only way it could work is if 98% of the movie was in Ellen Brody's head. And you know what? Since I got you here, I might as well say it. I mean, to make this movie work, there'd be 2 sharks total in the entire movie. The first one being the one that killed her son Sean at the beginning. And that's not a stretch. Amity Isle has a killer shark problem. We all know this if you know the Jaws movies. And, she had lost her husband to what she called the fear of the shark. She's elderly. She lost her husband. She just lost her son. She doesn't appear to be in great health. This could be affecting her mentally. And, of course, the other shark is an actual freak occurrence that shows up in the Bahamas that her other son, Michael, and his friends are studying because they're marine biologists studying conch shells, or snails, sea snails. And here's a shark in waters it's not supposed to be in. And, you can easily explain away a lot of things like, oh yeah, Michael did get attacked by that shark while he was diving in that sub because it's in waters it's not supposed to be in. It's probably sick. Probably can't hunt very well because its natural prey isn't in those waters. Stuff like that. And, of course, he goes home, he talks to his wife, he says, oh, hey, honey, you wouldn't believe what we're studying now. And his mother hears this, and she's already having, nightmares of being attacked by sharks, and she keeps phasing out like she can sense the shark. And then you got other instances like when the shark is supposedly attacks the banana boat during that big event. I mean, how odd that it goes after her granddaughter, misses, gets the woman on the boat, and nobody's talking about it. There's nothing on the news like, today a woman was killed by a giant shark during the whatever it is festival. I mean, it makes more sense when you go at it from the perspective that she's losing her mind. And this is the form it's taking. And that the whole time, even at the end of the movie, her delusions are so strong, she thinks that Michael Caine, her son, and his friend came out to rescue her. They kill the shark when, in reality, they're out there trying to save her because she's got loopy. I mean, okay, yeah. But back to what I went on this long enough, but back to... This is the kind of stuff I would have to come up with to talk about most movies, or at least some. Otherwise, it'd just be a carbon copy. I mean, what else can you say that hasn't been said a million times over? But otherwise, you know, I got nothing on my plate right now. So, I'm sure we'll get things moving sooner or later. But I just want to give you guys a heads up. I'll catch you in the next video, I guess. Later.